Hi YouTube! I haven't done a vlog for a long time, so I thought this would be a good time for it. I guess Grandma Dory got me inspired yesterday with her 24 vlogs in 24 hours. Pretty impressive. I've had quite a bit going on. Hubby had back surgery this spring, barely got back to work, and within a week he was out again with bleeding ulcer, and he just bled and bled and bled, and in and out of the hospital and back and forth to doctors and blah blah blah. It's been quite the challenge, but he seems to be well again, and we were able to celebrate Father's Day and just have a wonderful time with our granddaughter and my daughter and her husband and his parents. And so it was just a really terrific day, and I think, and my auntie, of course, don't forget my auntie. But I think he's on the mend, I really do. So we picked up his work truck on the way back so that he could drive himself into work tomorrow, and we've got high hopes this time. Hope you noticed my earrings. I don't know if maybe you can't see them. Let me take one off and bring it close up. My daughter's mother-in-law brought these. Nope, you can't see it. There, that's better. They're from Minnesota, and they are porcupine quills with blue beads on the top. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, the blue is what we call, in my family, we call Joyce blue. My mother was a fan of that particular shade. And Robin had no way to know it. I don't think she ever met my mother. And so it was a really especially nice surprise. And I just think the porcupine quills are seriously cool. So I guess I'll be wearing them tomorrow to work. So that was a nice souvenir. And my granddaughter made, with her daddy, made a frame, meaning that they bought one blank and then painted it and glued Gary's name on it and all kinds of decorations, and then put a picture of her from the day that we took her to Disneyland. He had made arrangements for the whole outing, and it was a most magical day. And so this is a picture of her with Silver Mist, who is apparently a good friend of Tinkerbell and happens to be Caitlin's favorite fairy. So that was a really special moment and an incredibly special day. And Caitlin chose that picture to give to Gary. I assume she chose it. I don't know. But anyway, he's thrilled to pieces. And then her daddy's dad, so her other grandparents, picked my husband up a t-shirt that said, "If a man is in a desert all alone and no one can hear him, is he still wrong?" Given Gary's sense of humor, that's a great shirt for him. It was really entertaining. So it was a terrific day, and we had a lot of fun. So there's that, and I put up the trip to Temecula to the wine tasting and hot air balloon festival. That was a really fun event. And we're hoping to go to, I think it's called Julian, California, one weekend this summer perhaps, or maybe early fall, right after kids go to school and things aren't so crowded. Yeah, fall would be perfect because there's apple orchards all around, I guess, and that's a big part of the town. So that would be a really fun place to go for a weekend camping. And I know this fall we want to go up to my brother's place in, it's near Paso Robles, California, which, if you're not familiar with our state, is Central California, part of our wine country. And I've had some really good experiences wine tasting up that way. And one time was down in a cellar underneath a winery where they store and age the wine in the oaken casks. First of all, it turns out that they sing, the casks sing at that particular point right after the harvest. It's pretty cool. And then I made a joke about, shouldn't there be Benedictine monks down here? And eventually we did actually hear it, and I thought, oh, isn't that cool? They piped in monks chanting, because that just seems to go with winemaking in my twisted mind. Son of a gun, no, it was real monks. They go down there and practice because the acoustics are so amazing. So I'm hoping to have some of those experiences this fall, and maybe I'll be able to put up a video of that, because it's amazing country, and it'll be so foreign to those of you from other parts of the world, because California is really different, and even where it's vibrant and and growing, it's still a desert. And so you'll have green, green, green right next to brown, 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 or sometimes it's a beautiful golden where the whatever meadows have died off, and then right next to that will be the, boy, this camera's strange, the green of the grapevines or whatever crop is growing. And then my brother and his wife, who have an even more twisted sense of humor than mine own, they have a pair of cows. And I don't know if they butchered this particular pair, but they're called Tasty and Delicious or something to that effect. And that's to keep them remembering that they're not pets, they are lunch. But they are also there to keep the meadow down so that they don't have to pay somebody to mow. So it's kind of a win-win situation for them. So it should be kind of fun to go up and see what they've done. My sister-in-law is an amazing gardener, and so she took a plot of just flat, hard dirt that probably wouldn't grow good rocks, and I'm sure she's made it into vibrant, healthy, beautiful soil. And she made raised planter beds so that she could line them with rabbit cloth or something equally indestructible to keep the gophers from coming up and destroying our gardens. And plus, it's got to be easier on the back and knee. Let's face it, we're not 30 anymore. So that's pretty much all the news that's fit to print. Oh gosh, yeah, Caitlin told me all about how she's going to be a big sister. There's a baby coming due in mid-September, and things look really good with this one. And so she's getting excited about becoming a big sister. And she said, I'm going to teach her to smile, and I will do that by smiling at her a lot. And I will read to her and sing to her. And I said, well, that is a good big sister. You will be on the right track. So she said, what will she do? And I said, she will sleep and eat and cry and poop. She looked aghast at that, because, you know, if you don't go in the potty, it must be an accident. So I thought, well, I'll just leave that for her mommy to explain. I said, well, that's just how babies are, honey, but she'll grow out of it, don't worry. It was really fun. So anyway, that's the day, and thanks for listening. Take care, bye.